News Talk Breakfast.
Good morning and welcome to News Talk Breakfast with me, Ivan Yates, and Chris Sullivan.
I'll focus today on the European Central Bank, exactly what we're going to see from them later on.
With Cathy Madden.
Good morning. The Finance Minister will meet the EU Commissioner who's responsible for the approval of...
16 people came to Dublin in search of a job. They've come to battle it out to be Bill Collins' apprentice.
You gave some patronising answers. That's so upsetting.
One of Ireland's most successful businessmen, self-made multi-millionaire and inner-city boy done good. He's offering the successful candidate a 6-figure salary.
I'm looking for somebody who can do a job for me. It was abuse.
They'll have to work and live together for 12 relentless weeks, each week facing a tough business task.
They hung her out to dry, whatever they're...
There is strategy and there is relationships being involved in this room.
This is the ultimate job interview.
You are fired. You are fired. You're fired.
Over the last 3 years, 44 candidates have desperately tried to become Bill Cullen's apprentice. From the cringy presentations to the catty remarks. Here's the top 20 moments of the last 3 years.
Jammy bitch, Geraldine.
At the top of our countdown, it's the reason we wouldn't ask the Phoenix team from Series 1 to design our shop.
Well, I've just had a glimpse into the shop there to see what's going on, and it's pretty shocking. They are trying to hand paint a plane onto a wall. I just hope that it improves, because at the moment it's quite awful.
God, I hate the thoughts of looking at this now. Sometimes things look one way in your head. I mean, the plane looks a bit, you know, amateurish, but the whole thing is this is a concept store, and we're going to walk them around there and explain that this in real life would be moulded plastic, but Bill instructed us to think outside the box. There's no point in me rehashing what they've done here for 20 years. Give them something new to think about. They'll either love it or hate it, but they won't forget it.
And you're right about that, Brenda. We didn't forget it.
It's absolutely chaotic in there. I think their project was a little bit over-ambitious, but I think it's backfired on them. But we'll see what the end result is.
Do you think that looks anything like what we expected to look like?
It's still in our head.
At number 19, it's all about the money. Or should we say, the missing money.
Hi, you okay there?
Would like to give me some money?
For the balloons, is it? 2 seconds.
The number 1 rule of business, you must pay up.
Sorry, 2 seconds. Dave, I forgot to pay for the balloons. And we've no seed money left.
How much are the balloons?
20 quid.
How much seed money is there left?
None. I actually don't know what to do. He's not going to take one. Hi. I've made an absolutely huge mistake, as you've probably just realised, and as I didn't pay you this morning, we've been given a budget, and the budget has gone on the cheese and crackers and everything, and I'm absolutely mortified. I'm really sorry.
Yeah.
So I don't know what to do with the 20 euro. I actually don't have it.
You have to pay me for the goods.
Yeah. Is there any other way we could pay you?
Have to go through the till.
Okay, right. I'll see what I can do, so is that okay?
That's fine.
All right, thanks.
As long as I get paid for the goods.
No, it's 20 euro, yeah?
20 euro.
You'd think these wannabe apprentices could manage a 250 euro budget.
I'm not going to be actually able to give them cash.
I might actually, like, I don't know what to do. I actually don't know what to do. I know.
Ask somebody for 20 euros.
I know.
But oh no, not Elevate. Or should that just be Dave?
Didn't she give you 20 quid?
Me?
Didn't.
No.
100%?
100%.
I thought I seen her given.
No way, no.
100% me?
100%. She didn't give me any money. No,
okay, I just thought I seen 20
She was completely looking after the balloons and the seed money.
I thought I seen 20 quid knocking about somewhere.
No, well, not through me anyway.
But thankfully, Michelle had a knight in shining armour.
There's 20 euros to pay off your debt, okay? And apologise to them. Okay.
Where's the guy? Can you pay him?
Of course.
Thank you.
Of course.
My Shelby's bathroom's just out here. My Shelby's bathroom's here.
And even though Dave may look like he's doing the right thing,
My apologies about the delay in payment.
Rightio.
If I could just give you the €20 there for the blue.
Hold on, I'll give you a receipt for
Yeah.
as well.
he still has a lot to answer for. As it turns out, he was given the money. Watch closely.
Guys, everybody come in here for a second.
This is your 20 for
Don't chuck the TV on the box. We need to find the key.
Someone owes Michelle a big apology. At number 18, it's the sales order that went horribly wrong for Series 2's Aoife.
Clúcullen and Aoife, the Life Pharmacy in Donabate placed an order for 20 cases, totalling €528. Unicare placed an order for 288 cases for €7,603.20. So your complete total was €9,011.25, which is almost £5,000 more than platinum. However, Aoife, you secured the Unicare order on the basis of sale or return. GlaxoSmithKline, like most companies, don't do sale or return, so Unicare have cancelled your order, leaving you with €1,408.05, so Platinum are this week's winner.
Don't you just love sale or return? When doing a presentation, it's all in the preparation. But for poor Stuart, the detail he forgot was massive.
Basically, what I'd just like to start off saying is thanks, ladies and gentlemen, thanks again for giving us an amazing opportunity to work on such a magnificent development. In Greek mythology, the Essenes, the fields of the Essenes means, it's sorry, the word's gone from me. It's where'd it go?
The Lycian fields in Greek mythology were fields of unparalleled beauty and magnificence. And we feel that your building certainly represents that. Magnificence is no longer a myth in Greece, it's now in the city centre of Cork.
Hopefully we have portrayed exactly, what the Essenes is exactly that you've portrayed. Thank you.
Resulting in Phoenix losing the task.
Not knowing the name of your client's product was a major flaw in your presentation. Dynamo, you are the winners.
Yes.
Hello? No, I don't.
The first task for Series 3's candidates was a simple sales task.
€100, please.
€100.
The team split up. For Fusion, one half went to a shopping centre where they struck gold.
And it's €50. So do you have everything there? Your card, your receipt? That's everything there for you as well.
That's great.
While the other half went to an industrial estate and tried to phone around some businesses.
To be quite honest, we haven't had any sales. I don't think it's anything to do with our sales technique. I think that if we did get into a meeting, we would certainly, sell because our confidence has grown throughout the day.
Have you got appointments made for the afternoon, or are you better off coming back here at this stage?
We have now, they're warm leads. I won't say that they're hot leads, but they're warm leads. Now, I think that we would all be in agreement that we might spend another half an hour just to see if we could get 1 or 2 appointments.
Try for the next 10 minutes for an appointment. If you don't have an appointment, I wouldn't cold call. I'd come back here.
Unfortunately, it probably hasn't gone as smoothly as we would have liked. To be quite honest, I would be fairly confident if we could just get 1 or 2 appointments within the corporate space or within some customers here around, or some companies around Blanchardstown. I think we have a great chance of beating the other team.
And although Niamh may have thought her techniques weren't to blame, we think it had one major flaw.
It's been a disaster so far today. I think it's just ridiculous going back to the shopping centre. Niamh is the salesperson and she's sub PM, and she hasn't been taking control whatsoever. I think she's made 1 or 2 phone calls. She can't use the telephone. I've been using it for, it's simple things like that.
4-6.
Yeah.
For 9 euros.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, we have to be quicker. We have to be. Sorry, I don't mean that.
Well, then you should learn to use the phone then, if that's the case. I don't mean that in a bad way, but do you know what I mean?
In at number 15, it's the Brefmeister. His presentation to SuperValu started badly and went downhill rapidly.
My name is Brefney, and these are my colleagues. And together we are Cuchulainn Product Development, and we're here on behalf of Diageo to launch a new product for responsible drinking. Okay, so we're here now. The product is called the Alco Measure. So we need to do this because our drinking culture is changing a lot due to the smoking ban. We now spend more time in the comfort of our own home and the comfort of our cigarettes instead of going outside and having to, you know, suffer smoking shelters. But the thing is, when we're at home, we can overdo it, but not with this. So if you get the Alco Measure, you can definitely control your consumption. So there's your product. It's quite portable. It can, you can take it with you, and it's very useful to take with you for drink driving. If you're going to have a glass of wine at a meal, you will know that you can keep it within a unit.
And what did the Brefmeister himself think of his presentation?
I was sweating buckets like Christy Moore. It was very, very embarrassing.
At number 14, it's the 29-year-old National Account Manager Shane Davey. Although he was only brought into the boardroom twice before, in week 9, Shane decided enough was enough.
Bill, I suppose we've been here for 10 weeks.
That's right.
We've been away from our loved ones for 10 weeks. I was happy to be away from my loved ones as long as I felt I could win The Apprentice and I could work with you. After losing the last 2 tasks, I now doubt whether I can go on to win The Apprentice. So I'm fortunately saying to you now, I think I should resign because I don't think I'm going to win anymore.
Shane, I don't like somebody who thinks they're a loser.
I don't think I'm a loser, but I think I'm probably in this...
But you're saying you're letting the absence from family and friends and loved ones influence you in this situation, and you're suggesting that that's brought out a bad performance in you because of that's what you suggest?
No, absolutely not. That hasn't affected me at all. I'm saying now...
So do you think that it's your fault that you lost the tasks?
I don't think it was my fault we lost this task, no.
So what are you saying what you're saying?
I don't think you're going to choose me as your apprentice, unfortunately.
So you're going to cop out?
Well, I don't think it's a cop-out.
Well, that's what it is.
Well, I'm sorry.
Let me tell you something straight away. You said you've learned a lot from me here.
I've learned a huge amount.
Well, you haven't learned the very basic thing that I say to everybody. You have to believe in yourself. You have to believe in yourself. I'm not making judgments on people because they failed this task or that task. Overall, we're seeing people over the 12-week period. And during that 12 weeks, you see their strengths and their weaknesses. And you know, both of you, over the past 10 weeks, that you can lose a task because the team lost a task where you might have played a star role. I have to gauge that, not you, Shane.
I like winning. I only like winning. I do not like losing. And that's in my nature, unfortunately.
So do you think you're here in the hot seat on this task because you didn't do your job and that you lost the task?
Absolutely not. But
so then what are you talking about?
I think Orla did her job as well.
So what are you talking about?
Well, Bill, I think Orla did her job as well. I think there was 2 of us. Both of us worked extremely hard. She did. She missed out. She was in the design area. She missed out on the email address and the phone number. That's one thing. I would not say to you, Bill, Orla did a bad job here. She missed a few bits and pieces. In the budget, there's a few bits and pieces that were left to the last.
A few bits and pieces. She missed €900, which only came to light at about 4:45, which completely pulled the rug from the whole budget that you had prepared all afternoon.
Yeah.
Are you pushing Orla here?
No, absolutely.
I'm really confused.
No,
you're standing right now.
I'm not pushing Orla. I want to win. I don't want to lose. I don't even want to come second, to be honest. I want to work with Bill and be his apprentice. That goal is infinitely further away, and I actually think it's going to be so far away that it could be already